Well, we're heading back to Union County today. Gonna do a little deer scouting up here at a place called Chuck Swan. A lot of you know what I'm talking about, but a lot of you don't. We're gonna do a little deer scouting for the 2021 deer season. And we start out here at the ranger station and head our way in here. Now, ones of you that don't know about this place, it's a vast place. It's got 25,000 acres, and these roads go everywhere. Now, it's usually open to general hunting seasons throughout the state, but it's not for big game. And right here's the entrance where you come in, off of Chuck Swan. This is called the Peninsula, another name for it, but it's Chuck Swan Wildlife Management Area. And we'll travel back here on the main road and we'll check out these fields. They change these fields every year. One year there'll be corn in them, next year they won't, or there'll be some other kind of crop in them. So you have to do a little scouting and see about where the game's at before you get in here to hunt. So we'll check in here and check some of the fields and show you a few things. And we're lucky we get up here when the fog's raising up off the lake down below us. Catch it coming across the top of these ridges. It's so beautiful, so peaceful up here. And we're checking these fields out. We get around the back of these fields, start looking for deer sign, trails, rubs, scrapes, but it's a little early for scrapes. Seeing what we can find in these beautiful woods. Listen to nature. And we travel around every once in a while. If you take it easy, you'll catch a deer out in the road. There was 4 in this road, but they got gone. I only got one time I got my camera out on it. And we travel on down the main road, seeing where the other places is at. But like I said, what had crops and corn in it last year, the fields won't have none in them this year. They're always rotating them out. So you just got to do some scouting and some searching. We come to another big old field. Last year, this wasn't nothing but weeds. Beautiful cornfield. Absolutely beautiful. And we check out the stalks here. Got some good corn on it. Deer and a coon, stuff like that's already been in this stuff. And you can just see it here. I like to look and see what's been in it, how big a tracks they are. You find some pretty big tracks in these old fields. And every once in a while you run a deer out of one of them. Absolutely tearing it up. And every once in a while you see stuff like this, just enjoy nature. Now head on back in these woods some more, around the edge of these fields, checking for sign and trails. It's so beautiful just to be out in these woods. Just listen to the nature. Plumb full of squirrels too. And every once in a while, if you're real careful and easy, you'll spook some deer up. They'll start snorting. But it's so thick in there, you don't dare go in there this time of year. Well, check out some more fields. Just so much country in here. So vast. But it's so beautiful, peaceful. And we head on down the road here, check out some other spots. A lot of roads on this old place, and some real beautiful views too on top of this ridge. You can see here, just absolutely beautiful on top of this main ridge road. And here's a picture looking towards Powell Valley. On the Powell Valley side, Cumberland Mountain in the distance. Beautiful country. And other places you'll see here, this place has over 50 graveyards of the old settlers, farmers, pioneers. I mean some really old ones. They're all scattered all along this peninsula, Chuck Swan. And you got a place here called Mossy Oak Springs. Just an old spring. This is an old spring house, comes out of a cave. Runs all the time. Good tasting water too. We head on down here to some more places, checking out. Spend all day driving this place. And some more cornfields. Now last year, I found some bear tracks back in these ridges. Some big old bear tracks. Look here, went up a bank here out of one of these fields. Now I kind of give you some scale here with my hand. Big old track. But the season's not open here for bears. He's heading on up across this field into them woods. There ain't no season for bear here on Chuck Swan. But they're here. And we check out more cornfields. Now you don't think there's no big deer here on this place? Right here's a good one that's killed a season or two ago. Checked out. It wasn't mine, I'll tell you that. But there is some big deer in here, and there's a lot of small deer. The biggest deer I ever killed was a 6-point. Now this place is so beautiful and so vast. This is the old tire. They don't use it no more. It's just sitting there. It used to be the fire tire. And down below it, here's a picture at the bottom of it. They're going to build they're in the process of building a forestry center for training, forestry department. And I wish they'd put some money in their camping place. Here's what they got to camp on. It's primitive as I don't know what. It's just a piece of land. You bring your own water, your own everything. Okay? There's no utilities here whatsoever. It's just a piece of land to camp on. That's it. And they built a new checkout station here. They about got it finished for the year. I don't think they're using it just yet. They probably are this season. Well, last year, guys, during the gun hunt, there are some big ones over here. Here's proof of it. I happened to catch him. Sorry about the quality of film, but you're lucky to even see one like this. It's the biggest one I ever seen over here. I hunted him for 2 days, but he knowed I was hunting him. He didn't get that big being done. But I hope he's still alive, because I'm going to give him another try. And this old place is a nice place. And if y'all plan on visiting this place, please be careful, because during the work week, they do a lot of heavy logging here. And these log trucks take up a lot of the road. And it can be dangerous, so be careful. And if you want to visit and you need a map, just go online, Chuck Swan Wildlife Management Area here in Tennessee, and you can download a map, print you one out. There's a lot of roads here. I'd advise you to get one. And please, guys, don't comment, where you hunting at, Donnie? Where you going to be at? Well, that's like asking me where my favorite fishing hole is. I just can't tell you everything. So, I hope y'all get to hunt here too, the ones that's watching this. Well, anyway, hope you enjoyed this come along today with me, just doing some scouting. This place is so vast, you could ride around all day long and walk yourself to death. And it's thick. So, I want to thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time.